Fourth grade lesson 12.7 is metric units of mass and liquid volume. We're still using that metric system, and now we're going to look at the liquid volume and mass. Our essential question is, how can you compare metric units of mass and liquid volume? Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Metric units of mass include kilograms, kg, and grams, g. Liters, L, and milliliters, ml, are metric units of liquid volume. The charts show the relationship between these units. For metric units of mass, 1 kilogram, kilo really means thousand as a prefix, is 1,000 grams. And for metric units of liquid volume, 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. So we would take 1,000 milliliters to build 1 liter. Let's compare kilograms to grams. This is this one first for mass. Becky planted a flower garden full of bluebonnets. Those are bluebonnets, so pretty. She used 9 kilograms of soil. How many grams of soil is that? Well, remember that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So if I'm going to end up with 9 kilograms, I would multiply by 9. I do the same on the other side of my equation, 1,000 times 9, and that's going to give me 9,000 grams. So Becky used 9,000 grams of soil to plant her bluebonnets. Are kilograms heavier or lighter than grams? Remember, kilograms is 1,000 of these, so a kilogram is much heavier than a gram. A gram is about the weight of a couple of, like a paper clip maybe, and a kilogram would be 1,000 paper clips. Will the number of grams be greater than or less than the number of kilograms? The number of grams will be greater than the number of kilograms, 9,000 compared to 9, only because the kilograms are weighing a smaller amount, and it takes 1,000 of them to make 1 gram. And what operation will you use to solve the problem? We multiplied. We already solved it. Okay, let's compare liters to milliliters. We know that 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. Becky used 5 liters of water to water her bluebonnet garden. How many milliliters of water is that? Well, if 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters, then to get 5 liters, I'd have to multiply by 5 to keep this equation equal. If I multiplied this by 5, I must multiply this by 5. 1,000 times 5 is going to equal 5,000 milliliters. So Becky used 5,000 milliliters of water. You're probably recognizing that this lesson is real similar to the other ones. It's just now doing different labels of things because we're talking about mass and liquid volume rather than length or whatever else. So, but the calculations are the same. All right, I brought from the previous page these two keys over to help us, and now I'm on the share and show. There are 3 liters of water in a pitcher. 3 liters of water in a pitcher. How many milliliters of water is in the pitcher? Well, let's look at liters and milliliters. There's 1,000 milliliters to make 1 liter. There are 1,000 millimeters to make 1 liter. Since I am changing from a larger unit to a smaller unit, I can multiply 3 times 1,000 to find the number of milliliters and 3 liters. And let me just take you through the way my brain just does it. I always start with the base amount. 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. Okay, and I have 3 liters, so on the liter side, I'm going to put 3 liters. I had to multiply by 3 to get there. 1 times 3 is 3. So I will multiply by 3 over here to keep it equivalent. 1,000 times 3 is 3,000. So that's how I line my stuff up to help my brain organize information. If that helps you, go ahead and use that. So there are 3,000 milliliters of water in the pitcher. Let's do this one. 4 liters equals how many milliliters? Again, 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. If I have 4 liters now, then in order to get from 1 to 4, I did times 4. And to keep my equation equal, I must times 4 to the other side, similar to the idea of equivalent fractions, right? 1,000 times 4 is 4,000 milliliters, 4,000 milliliters. If I have 6 kilograms, how many grams is that? Well, let's start with the base amount. 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. We have 6 kilograms. I made sure the correct labels are on the same side. Well, how did I get from 1 to a 6? It's 1 times 6 that gave me 6. So if I times 6 to that side, let's times 6 over here. 1,000 times 6 is 6,000. 6,000 grams. And the nice thing about using metric system, it's always those thousands, tens, hundreds, whatever, easy to multiply numbers. Hopefully between the previous lessons and this all kind of being very similar, between all of that, hopefully you understand this pretty clearly. Just use the key to help you. Use this skill if that makes sense to you, if that makes it easier for you, use that. And go ahead and go on Think Central. If you're needing more practice with me, just let me know.